Good afternoon, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now late afternoon news update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting to you live right here from Greenville, North Carolina, from our digital studio with some of today's top news headlines. Now, ballot counting continues today as we patiently await to find out who will be elected as our next president of the United States. So without further ado, here's a look at some of the updated numbers for today. Here on your screen is a look at the national popular vote count for president. Democrat Joe Biden is currently leading the race with more than 72 million votes. President Trump is trailing with more than 68 million total votes. And it's a tight race, like you can see up here on your screen, as we all eagerly await the results from key states in this year's election. Now, speaking of key states, here's a look at the presidential race here in North Carolina. President Trump has a narrow lead here in our state. He has more than 2.7 million votes, while Democrat Joe Biden is behind with more than 2.6 million votes. The margin separating the two men right now is only 76,000 votes. And as your local election headquarters, we're tracking voting numbers county by county here in the East. Now, right up here on your screen, this is a look at voter turnout, like I said, across the East. Carteret County, 82% voter turnout, so an awesome turnout there in Carteret County. Beaufort County, 77%. Greene County, just about 77%. They're at 76.85. Pitt County, 70%. I was at the Pitt County Board of Elections on election night and got to witness them counting some of those ballots, and they were hard at work, with 70% voter turnout. Very awesome here in Pitt County. Onslow County was the lowest voter turnout here in our viewing area, with 60%, but certainly a fantastic turnout as compared to 2016. Now, ballots are coming in from people all around the world, reaching record-breaking numbers, but it's not the popular vote that decides who wins the presidential race. It's the Electoral College, and according to 9 on Your Side's current count, Joe Biden has 264 electoral votes to President Trump's 214. The Electoral College, set up in the Constitution, is only used in the presidential race. Each candidate has a group of electors, and those electors are people who you vote for on Election Day. Now, each state has its own number of electoral votes based on the sum of that state's members of Congress and the U.S. Senate. Experts have different opinions on this system. Dr. Brad Lockbury, an ECU political science professor, says, quote, "It's a system that does not necessarily mean the majority rule, and so there's serious flaws in that particular respect." Lockbury also says that despite many people's doubts about the Electoral College, quote, "it actually does a pretty good job of aggregating votes. So if there is a recount, we don't really have to worry about it." Now, experts are asking that you follow reliable news sources for results and not social media during the election process. When WNCT Now updates return, we'll take a look at your local crime tracker here in the East. Stay with us.
Join WNCT 9 on your side as we take you around the East with the latest updates on the races that impact our communities.
We are live in Pitt County, keeping track as the final ballots are counted from here.
To Beaufort, 9 on Your Side has been on location all afternoon, covering the races that matter to you.
And we'll continue bringing you live updates of the 2020 election from across the East.
Your Election Day wrap-up tonight on WNCT 9 on your side, your local election headquarters.
Hey everybody, I'm your First Alert meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko. You know, this year has been filled with a lot of uncertainty and many changes too. Here at 9 on Your Side Morning Edition, we're going through some changes of our own, but one thing that will never change, our commitment to you. To be on your side and to help you start your day with your local news and local weather. In Jacksonville and Onslow County, good morning to you folks. Grab the umbrella. 9 on Your Side Morning Edition, weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
All right, if you're just now joining us, welcome. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting right here from our digital studio with some of today's top news headlines in between our newscasts. Now, tracking crime across the East, 2 Pitt County parents are being charged for abusing their 5-month-old child. Deputies received a report of child abuse from the Department of Social Services on September 4th. Following an investigation, they determined that a 5-month-old had sustained a serious of head injuries and was severely malnourished. Warrants were issued today for the infant's parents, 21-year-old Samuel McLaughlin and 21-year-old Kaylee Hutton, pictured up here on your screen, are currently being held in the Pitt County Detention Center under a $200,000 secured bond. In Carteret County, detectives with the Sheriff's Criminal Investigations Division arrested a Carteret County man on charges related to the sexual exploitation of children. 58-year-old Peter Kleiner, pictured up here again on your screen, of Newport, was charged with 9 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. Kleiner was arrested as a result of an undercover Internet Crimes Against Children investigation. He's being held in the Carteret County Jail on a $150,000 bond. In other news, Ford is recalling more than 375,000 Explorer SUVs in the United States and Canada to fix a suspension problem causing accidents. The recall covers SUVs from 2013 through 2017 model years built at Ford's Chicago assembly plant from September 4th, 2012 to January 25th, 2017. Now, officials say they were sold or registered in 22 states and 6 Canadian provinces, where salt is used to clear roads during the winter. The automaker says the rear toe links can fracture, reducing steering control. Dealers will inspect the suspension and replace parts if necessary. Customers are expected to be notified beginning of the week, November 30th. More details can be found on our website at WNCT.com. That will do it for our late afternoon news update. Be sure to stick around for the latest news and election coverage coming up this afternoon at 5. Thanks for watching.